Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. This reminds us that the world is interpreted through individual lenses, and we should remain open-minded, not rigid in our views. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. We often fear the end, but the real tragedy is failing to live fully. Embrace life with all its challenges and uncertainties. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Stoicism teaches us not to sink to the level of those who hurt us. Instead, we should rise above and act with integrity. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Live by principle and ensure your actions and words are aligned with virtue and truth. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. A reminder to start each day with gratitude for the simple joys and privileges of life. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. This quote reflects the Stoic acceptance of change. Loss is part of life's natural cycle, and embracing it helps us grow. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Instead of debating what it means to be virtuous, Marcus Aurelius urges us to live by example, embodying the virtues we admire. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. Life is fleeting, and knowing this should push us to act virtuously and make the most of our time. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Our thoughts shape who we are. By cultivating positive and virtuous thoughts, we become better people. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Inner peace leads to outer harmony. Aligning with your true self helps you find balance in the world. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. We have the power to control our emotional responses. By reframing situations, we can overcome feelings of hurt and injustice. You always own the option of having no opinion. There is never any need to get worked up or to trouble your soul about things you cannot control. Often, we create stress by forming opinions on things beyond our control. Sometimes, it's better to let go and stay at peace. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Obstacles aren't barriers. They are opportunities to grow stronger. Use challenges as a path to improvement. How ridiculous and how strange to be surprised at anything which happens in life. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to expect the unexpected and not be shocked by life's twists and turns, for they are part of nature. To live happily is an inward power of the soul. True happiness is an internal state, not dependent on external circumstances, but on how we cultivate our inner world. Nothing happens to any man that he is not formed by nature to bear. Whatever life throws at us, we are equipped by nature to handle it. Trust in your resilience. Look well into yourself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if you will always look. Our inner self holds boundless strength. By consistently reflecting inward, we can tap into our greatest reserves of power. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Life is tough and requires resilience, adaptability, and strength to navigate. It's not always graceful, but demands effort. Your life is what your thoughts make it. Our perception and thoughts shape the reality we live in. Master your mind, and you will change your life. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Change is the essence of the universe. How we respond to it through our thoughts defines the quality of our life. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. True wealth isn't in what we accumulate, but in what we give to others. Generosity leaves a lasting impact. Receive without pride, let go without attachment. Don't let success inflate your ego, and don't cling to what you've lost. Both should be handled with grace. To understand the true quality of people, you must look into their minds and examine their pursuits and aversions. Judge people by their thoughts, values, and what they chase in life, not by external appearances or temporary actions. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. The size and scope of our goals reflect our true potential. Strive for something meaningful and challenging. Confine yourself to the present. The present moment is all we truly have. Dwelling on the past or fearing the future takes us away from living fully now. If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth. Humility is key to growth. Being open to correction leads to a more virtuous and truthful life. Perceive that all things are interconnected and that a single universe encompasses them all. This quote highlights the Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of life. We are all part of a larger, harmonious whole. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. It's important to hold yourself to high standards, but offer understanding and compassion to those around you. The happiness of those who want to be popular depends on others. The happiness of those who seek peace depends on themselves. Seeking validation from others makes us dependent. Inner peace comes from being content with oneself. Do not let your happiness depend on something you may lose. True contentment lies in things that can't be taken from us, like inner peace and virtue, not external possessions. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. Fear of death can paralyze us. Those who are brave enough to confront it live fully and accomplish great things. Be content to seem what you really are. Don't try to present a false image to the world. Authenticity is the foundation of a peaceful and meaningful life.